Hello, I am Penguini. My screen name on my channel is Penguini 1982. And I have been meaning to make an intro video for here for quite a while and just haven't gotten around to doing it. I kept thinking, oh, well, I'll wait until I'm feeling better, or oh, well, I'll wait until like I don't look terrible, or one thing or another, always put it off. And I also wasn't entirely sure whether I was just going to make the intro video by myself or whether my fiance, who will be involved in some way, would make it with me. And I decided just to do it by myself because it would just be easier. I'm the type of person that has trouble making videos when there's other people around, so I figured rather than trying to dive in and make a video with him, it would just be easier to do it by myself. My diagnoses are, my main diagnosis is chronic Lyme disease, and then I also have Babesia, Bartonella, potentially other co-infections that we haven't diagnosed yet. There's kind of questionable stuff going on that lately that is making me think that there may be other stuff. Then I also have things that were very likely caused by or exacerbated by the Lyme. And those are dysautonomia, gastroparesis. Those are the two big ones. And then I also have other things that aren't really big deals in my day-to-day life, but just other diagnoses that I've been given, mainly reactive hypoglycemia and Hashimoto's thyroiditis. It's hard to really determine how long I've been sick because there's kind of a gray area. We know that I have had Lyme at least since 1997 when I was 15. So I got it in the middle of the summer while I was working outside at a camp and was, in the middle of Tick City and could have very easily been exposed. So we know that I got it then, or we assume that I got it then because I got the flu. But we think that that may very well have been a reinfection, that I actually got it when I was much younger, possibly around when I was 8. So we know that I've been sick for at least 14 years. That's when I got really sick, and that's when the search for a diagnosis and treatment began. I currently, right now, as of today, am not on treatment for my Lyme and co-infections. I see my doctor on Monday, and that is going to change because I have been going downhill. But I am on treatment and supplements for to keep me stable and to help treat my dysautonomia and gastroparesis. For the dysautonomia, I've tried all kinds of medications, and at this point I mainly am on intravenous fluids, which I also get supplements in that, vitamins and minerals, and amino acids, which helps me in general, and it helps my gastroparesis also because I have difficulty eating. So right now I have a PICC line in my arm. I've had ports in the past, and that's kind of been a regular thing for me for 6.5 years, and it's been something that has helped me more than probably anything else that I've done. So that's kind of about me and my illnesses. I am 29. I almost said 27. I'm not sure why, but I'm 29. I have been working. Right now, I'm just working a very part-time job that I do mostly from home, working for my church, doing basically the Sunday school stuff. I run all of that. Um, I had been nannying, but I'm not doing that anymore. I am engaged and getting married at the beginning of March, so we're down to just over 3 months until the wedding. So we're kind of in deep into planning mode for that. My fiance is very supportive of all of the medical stuff that I have to deal with, and it's been a learning process for him to kind of acclimate himself to everything, which is understandable. And I haven't always been as patient as I could be with that. I get frustrated sometimes when he doesn't um, doesn't understand what I'm trying to get across to him. Doesn't understand like that things are harder for me, or you know, just that it's hard. It's harder to communicate some things than I would like or that I would expect. But he's supportive and he tries to understand, and he he has learned to do the dressing changes for my PICC line. When I have ports, I do all of the care for them myself, which I can do because the port is in my chest and I can use both hands. For the PICC line, it's in my arm. I can't do all the care myself because I can only use one hand. So I need someone else. And my insurance company would only pay for nursing care for a short period of time. So the nurse came and taught us. I mean, it's really both of us. He helps me. I do most of it myself. Everything that I can do with one hand, I do myself. But he provides the extra set of hands and is there and helps with it. And he doesn't like medical stuff, so that's a big thing for him. So um, it's a process of. I mean, we're going forward, getting ready to get married and join our lives together, and it's a process of figuring out how to do that and how to make the stuff that I'm bringing into it work with, the stuff that he's bringing into it. He brings his own stuff, and my stuff might be a little bit more complicated, and but we're really working to figure all of it out, and working to try to communicate the best we can. So yeah, I hope that's a good enough introduction, and I hope that it wasn't too rambly this morning. I'm still a little bit tired and still kind of in the process of waking up, but yeah, I'm excited to get going with this channel, and to hopefully have my fiance. So we're not supposed to really use our own names on here, and I'm having a really hard time not using his name, so I'm gonna have to come up with a code name for him or something. I'll have to talk to him about that. So yeah, so I'm really looking forward to this channel and everything that it's going to provide. I think that this is such an important thing to get the conversation going between those who are sick and those who are taking care of those who are sick, because it is such a difficult relationship. It can be so stressful for both people, and I think that communication is the key to everything. That is one of the things that I have learned so much over the last 2 years that I've been in this relationship. Communication is so important, and YouTube provides a way to communicate. So I think this is going to be fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, so I'm excited, and I will talk to you all later.